Where do you get your energy from?
I say to people, I found a formula,
And what's that?
and I've put it in the acronym Sustain Me.
Sustain me.
And so there are nine letters there. And I found a Bible verse. It's found in Psalm 55:22. It says, "Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He will never suffer the righteous to be moved."
Wow.
So the sustain me is sunshine, use of water, sleep, trust in divine power. I like that's right in the middle. Abstain from anything harmful. I is inhale through the nose, and N, nutrition. Me is moderation in all the good things. And the last one, E, is exercise. So I am diligent. In fact, one girl said, "Barbara, you're so disciplined." I said, well, it works.
I think I always tell people discipline is the starting point of great health.
But use of water is also referring to water therapies, the cold plunges in the morning, the alternating hot and colds. And I know that in your heritage, there's a lot of water treatments.
Somewhere I remember watching a video you talking about negative ions and moisture. Can you expand a little bit about that?
Well, negative ions are electrically charged oxygen molecules, and three things have to be present. And I read this in a book, and when I read something good, I memorize it. Water droplets pass through the air, casting off negative ions. So three things are there: water, passing, meaning movement, and air. So whenever you've got moisture, movement, and air, you've got negative ions. And I know I got it out of an old Indian book I have, is that what you can do, you can get an empty glass and a full glass, and you can keep pouring the water from glass to glass. And I now know that that actually is creating negative ions, and then you drink the water. In fact, in the old book, it didn't talk about negative ions, but it talks about making the water live, like it is in the pounding of the waves and the rushing through the creeks.